Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, you guys. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Sky by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, hump day, and I plan on doing the exact same. What's going on, you guys? Now, before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what's on the horizon for the platform. Now, as you guys already know, every Monday night we do the Whether You Like It or Not panel every Monday, and this upcoming Monday it will be on Simply Sakina's platform, and it will be the very first time that Josiah appears on the panel all season. So this would be his first appearance on the panel. I'm so excited to have my boy back. So make sure you guys tune in to Simply Sakina on Monday night at 8:30 Eastern. Also, Boys Night Out will be coming back later this summer. Okay, I'm very excited. All the boys will be back. We're looking at August or early September as a way to bring the show back. We're going to have our very first production meeting in July. We're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to do a couple of things, and we're just here to try to get the thing back rolling. You know, we've been on break since January, and it's been a long couple of months. We've all had a lot of things going on in our lives, and I know that we have some things to catch up on. So even though we talk, but I know you guys want to see us talk about our things and stuff like that on Boys Night Out. So make sure you guys tune in to that. And also tomorrow is Chasing Dallas, the reunion. So make sure you guys tune in to the reunion panel, which stars myself, Jamar, T, Carl, Jeremy, and Tramil. Make sure you guys tune in to that. You know, we always have us a wonderful time on this panel, and it's going to be amazing. So make sure you guys tune in right after the reunion for our after show. Okay. Shout out to the people that's been watching it, because we did not expect for this panel to actually be a thing the way that it is. We did not expect it to catch on like that. The very last one that we did got over 2,000 views on there, which is very good for this type of content, because my audience really don't care for web series like this, like LGBT web series. I do it for the enjoyment. I do it because I love the show. So I never expect anything from it. Even with the prelude, like the prelude don't get a lot of views because it's mainly focused on this. So we're very excited, and it's become a thing now. And we'll be back with the same 6 people for the Chasing Atlanta panel. Okay, so make sure you guys tune in on tomorrow night for our after show for the reunion. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get into today's mess, because we got a couple of things to discuss. Now, we're going to start this thing off with this lame ass mother DJ Academics, and we got Young Miami on the screen as well. Now, you guys already know that Carisha been doing some big things. Okay, she got a #1 podcast. I think an award-winning podcast, I believe. Shout out to her, because I have an award-winning podcast as well, honey. But she has a lot going on right now outside of the city girls. Okay, but DJ Academics with his spit mouth ass always got something to say about somebody, and Young Miami has been his intended target for a minute now. So what we gonna do is he was on Twitch, doing what he normally do, talking, shit up in his room that probably smelled like Fritos. And he had a couple of things to say about Miss Young Miami, basically saying that Young Miami's only talent is pimping men, and claims that she cried to Diddy over him calling her a side chick. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen in on what DJ Academics had to say. And mind you, everything that we're talking about comes out the neighborhood talk, okay? So just to be mindful, everything that we talking about comes out the neighborhood talk, okay? So with that being said, we're about to go ahead and get into what he had to say about her, and then we'll be back to do more commentary on it. So let's take a listen at it.
Young Miami, who recently did an interview, basically saying she was tired of sharing a man. I keep telling you, Young Miami is, to me, a clown, right? She's a one-trick pony. She is not talented to do anything else. The only acting talent is to be like, yo, I'm pimping these dudes out. While you come out in interviews and you're crying. You was on Twitter, you balled to Diddy to DM me. Yo, please, stop. He's calling me a side chick. At the point Diddy's like, yo, oh my God, hold on, let me holler at Playboy. Let me holler. You got a toothpick in my hand. Let me holler at Playboy. Let me holler at Playboy act real quick. Come on. Diddy, the only reason why I'm going back in on her, I heard her say on some show, she said, she tried to call me a very naughty word. Diddy, at Jamaica, I come from. The blood clot, y'all can't stand me like that. Okay? Respect to you, but check it out. You see me? Young Miami, who recently did an interview basically saying she was tired of sharing.
Okay, so that was DJ Academics with his clown ass calling somebody else a clown. That's the first thing that I'm stuck on. How can a clown like him call anybody else a clown? That's what baffles me about this pig feet shaped ass bitch. Is he always got something to say about somebody, and it's always a woman that he's already always like coming for in the worst way all the time. And you know it's probably gonna be some folks over here. Yeah, you got something to say about black women all the time too, but it's never to that magnitude. Okay, it's never to the magnitude. The most that I really do is criticize women on their behaviors on these reality shows because that is my job. That's what I do. Like I ain't like going out of my way to be completely disrespectful and to diminish them and make them feel like shit. That ain't what I'm trying to do. But DJ Academics is always out here talking about a woman in a derogatory way all the fucking time. And it's just like he always saying something, and then when a woman responds to the shit that he gotta say about it, then he wants to sit up here and get mad and shit and then go even more further. Like the shit that he do is slyway bullying. Like the way he kept coming at Megan Thee Stallion over the Tory Lanez case. He has so much to say about that. Now you going at Young Miami. But here's my thing about it. You calling her a clown, but the industry look at your pig feet built ass like a fucking clown. Okay, so let's be clear about that. You ain't shit either. Let's be clear about that as well. You're not shit. And I'm gonna need for you to realize that you're not shit. Okay, who the fuck are you to sit up here and constantly comment somebody the way that you do? Never mind what you think about her rapping skills. Is Young Miami the best rapper in the world? Absolutely not. JT raps way better than her. Her pussy possibly severely, okay, when it come down to the rhymes. So yeah, but it's just crazy how a clown can call somebody else a clown and that she's a one-trick pony. How many what trick pony are you? Because you don't really bring that much either. You don't bring anything that's profound. You do the same shit all day, every day. You pick a woman, you choose a woman that you want to go in on, and then you call it a day. But then when a man come to you, then you want to back down. You talking about she cried to Diddy about you calling her a side chick. But when Diddy came at your ass, you back down though. So it really doesn't matter what she did or what she cried to Diddy about. It's the fact that when he addressed you about it, you had nothing to say about it. But let that had been Young Miami flying into your DMs about it, you would have been going back and forth with her. But when Diddy came to you, you didn't have nothing to say. You just stopped talking about it. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't like this King Clump ass bitch. I never have liked DJ Academics. I just don't like him. And regardless of anything, do I think that Young Miami is the smartest chip on the block? Absolutely not. She can barely talk. But at the end of the day, who is DJ Academics to talk about any fucking body? You looking like a damn hamster by the damn face, and you want to sit up here and talk about somebody else. Shut the fuck up. The only people you are willing to go back and forth with is a woman or a gay ass man. Those are the only people that you willing to go back and forth with. But when somebody check you, you ain't got nothing to say. When Diddy said something to you about Young Miami, you didn't have nothing to say. When LL Cool J addressed your bitch ass, you had nothing to say. But when Saucy Santana came at you, you had a whole lot to say, like you was ready to bang when he said something to you. When Megan Thee Stallion called your ass out, oh, y'all gonna apologize to Big AK. Ain't nobody apologizing to you, bitch. I don't like academics, but y'all already know that. So that ain't nothing new here. But I don't fucking like him, and he just needs to go. Like, go find you something else to do because this ain't it for me. I don't like him. So we can go ahead and move on. We can go ahead and move on to the next thing. And the next thing on the list is Miss Megan Thee Stallion, my girl, my Aquarian queen girl, Megan Thee Stallion. Now, y'all know that she hasn't been, out here lately. She won her case back in December. So she really has been under the radar. Now, this particular story that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about it, but there's another story out there that just came out as I was getting ready to film this. So we're going to talk about that too. So we're going to be talking about Megan Thee Stallion for just a few minutes right now. So we're about to go ahead and get into this article that was posted up here from the Neighborhood Talk. So let's move this out the way and let's get into what they said on Neighborhood Talk. Now it says, unfortunately, no. They're saying that Megan Thee Stallion is saying that she doesn't plan on releasing any new music anytime soon, and she would deliver once she's in a better place. Okay. So the article states, unfortunately, this summer won't be a hot girl summer because the head hot girl herself said that she's not releasing any new music right now, despite fans eagerly waiting for her return. Megan Thee Stallion spoke with In Style magazine about, her current music status. And since the rapper hasn't dropped any new music since August of 2022, Megan informed her fans that though she knows they're ready for her to hit the ground running with some new music, she has to be in the right mental space. Fans can expect new music when I'm in a better place, she said to In Style. Right now, I'm focused on healing. The music and entertainment industry can be a grind, so it's important to take some time off and avoid burning out. She says that life is all about balance, okay? So I'm going to say this, and I read some of the comments. I don't even know why I read comments on the Neighborhood Talk or Shade Room, because they all be full of shit. Every single comment that I ever see on either one of them sites be full of shit. But what I'm going to say is this right here. I'm glad that she's taking out some time for herself, to be quite honest, because Megan has been going through a lot of stuff. Like, we just got to be real. Like, she's been attacked every which way, especially with this whole case with Tory Lanez and stuff like that. She was attacked every which way. Nobody believed anything that she had to say. And she won. She won the case. She vindicated herself. And even though she won and she vindicated herself, people still found the way and a reason to really make her out to be the villain. So she's still trying to heal from this situation. She's just not coming out publicly and going to places and going to events and stuff like that. So we should give her a little bit of time to really regroup and get herself together. Because even as a content creator, I don't really take a lot of breaks because I be so focused on a grind and be all about my money and all that other stuff. But sometimes you do need a break, and sometimes you cannot give your best when you're not your best. And I need to learn that too, because a lot of the times, you guys, I sit here and give you guys content and not even be in the best of places or whatever, and still try to work it out and give y'all something to talk about, give y'all something to watch, all that other stuff, because I'm very much so dedicated to my craft and dedicated to the Scotty Gang that I want y'all to be fed. Like, I don't want y'all to go no days without no videos or whatever. So, it took me to be sick and shut in and not mentally in my best headspace, because I'm not even mentally in my right head, in my best headspace right now. Like, yesterday was a terrible day and I'm still dealing with it right now, but I'm still here giving y'all content though. So it's just like, sometimes you need that time to yourself and really get yourself to a better place before you are able to release and give your best work, because sometimes you cannot give your best work when you're going through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at her. A lot of people are trying to say, oh, you won and you ruined this man's reputation and career, and now you want to take a break. It'd be like, girl, what the do y'all be talking about? Do y'all just be talking out of y'all ass? I mean, I'm just really being honest. But y'all would do anything to protect the man. Anything to protect the man. When it comes down to the woman, y'all don't want to say shit. But when it's a man, y'all ready to go to bat for them. But that's another story. Look at me defending the black woman, even though people love to say I like to attack them. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the other side of a Megan story. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into this right here. So it states that Megan Thee Stallion says that 1501 Entertainment purposely failed her by collaborating with Tory Lanez and Kelsey Harris on diss tracks, demands that Kelsey turn over all text messages that reference her name. Now it says, neighbors, it looks like Megan Thee Stallion and 1501's lawsuit is far from over. If you can recall, Megan sued her ex-record label, 1501 Certified Entertainment, for failing her as a record label. Megan claims that the label maliciously collaborated with the likes of Tory Lanez, who is currently convicted for pow-powing her, and others to disparage her. And according to Radar Online, she is now calling her best friend and her husband, Darren Smith, to the stand to help prove her claims. Darren is an executive of 1501. Megan says that the label purposely failed her by failing to promote her music. She believes the label even approved a diss track that Kelsey wrote about her, saying that she should have knew I couldn't trust. If I was the one with the gun, you would have heard about a murder. Okay, Megan believes that the text messages between Kelsey, the label, and Tory Lanez will prove this to be true. The judge on the case has yet to rule on the matter, and no further statements from anyone involved in the case has been released. Okay, so that's this part. Now we got Kelsey coming out, and she's saying, just be trying to disturb my peace. A healed person wouldn't keep harassing and making up bullshit. And I guess they forgot who put a diss track out first with lies against me. Then she said, false accusations once again. Okay. So it basically says that Kelsey says that Meg is not acting like a healed person, and then she dropped out of neighborhood talk to say that she's being falsely accused again. You know what I mean? Um, so I just feel like this. At the end of the day, um, Megan is just trying to get out of her deal. You know what I mean? And she needs to get out of the deal. It ain't been doing nothing for her. She ain't been, she ain't prospering on that damn record label. They don't want to see her shine no way. They don't promote her music anyway. A lot of the stuff that she do is based off her name alone, so they may as well let her go. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. She's just trying to do what she got to do to get her stuff out. And it was kind of, tacky and disrespectful of Carl Crawford, who is someone who discovered Meg and put her on his label, to be pictured with the man who was accused of, doing bodily harm to her. But, Carl did that just to be an asshole and be a bitch ass nigga. That's why he did that. And then you got Kelsey, who's up these mother ass, and now she married to one of them mother on their record label now, and now she don't want to get called to the stand. But girl, bye. Girl, bye. And then, you got people talking about Kelsey got a right to be mad. I don't give up what she got a right to be mad about. Don't be mad now, girl. You up under the folks who, disrespected your friend, got your friend in a bad contract and did all that stuff. And, everybody want to bring up the past about, the men that they shared and stuff like that. Megan was wrong as two left feet for that shit. She was definitely wrong for that. But this is about another situation. We ain't got time to be going through all that stuff about who fucked who and all this other stuff. This is about her getting out of her deal. And Kelsey probably had something to do with that too. Like, it is what it is. But ain't nobody really perfect in this situation at all. And I think this is another reason why Megan ain't releasing no music, because she's still up on that 1501, and she don't want to release no music until she's from up under them. But another thing about this situation is that Kelsey is saying is that a person is talking about they healed wouldn't even be doing it. She said she ain't healed yet. She said she's healing. She's not healed, baby. She's not healed at all. Did you not see what she said? So it's like, girl, get over it. Like, you had, like, just shut up, because you had your chance to say what you got to say when it was time to do the case. Like, you had your chance to say what you had to say, and it is what it is, girl. Like, when you sleep with damn dogs, you wind up with fleas, and that's just the truth on it. But we ain't even gonna stay on that long. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. I'll be glad when we get some new music, because I'm still bumping Traumazine right about now. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next person, which just so happens to be Megan Thee Stallion's good Judy, Miss Lizzo. Okay, now Lizzo took to Twitter after she saw a viral, hateful tweet about her weight. She said that she's close to quitting and giving up, but the good outweighs the bad. Okay, the good outweighs the bad. Sometimes she just wants people to leave her alone and her weight alone. Okay, so that's pretty much what this is about. Now, let's see. I'm trying to see what tweet it is. Let's start with. Wait a minute, where we at? I'm trying to find it. Or whatever. I'm trying to see. Okay, so we're gonna go at it like this. So let me go ahead and first of all, let me put this on mute. Okay, that's on mute. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do now. Let me move this thing out the way. Okay. So she says, y'all don't know how close I be to giving up on everyone and quitting and enjoying my money and my man on a fucking farm. The love definitely do not outweigh the hate on social media, all because I'm fat. This is crazy. I hate it here. So I'm guessing on the next page is basically the tweet that she started. And it says, how is Lizzo still this fat when she's constantly moving this much on stage? I wonder what she must be eating. And then that's when I'm about to say Twizzo. That's when Lizzo sees this. And Lizzo says, I just logged on in the app and the app, and this is the type of I see about me on a daily basis. It's really making me start to hate the world. Then someone in the comments said I eat a lot of fast food. I literally stopped eating fast food years ago. Also, to the people who haven't had an original thought or fresh air in years, being fat isn't my brand. Being fat is what my body looks is what my body looks at. My okay, that's it. That's all. My brand is feel good music and championing all people. My brand is Black Girl Liberation. Okay. Then she turns around and then she says, I've always led with my talent, but when I dropped Good as Hell, a feel good song was corny. When I dropped Juice Disco Pop wasn't for them. When I was body positive in 2016, being body positive was pandering. Now everyone on that wave, and I'm still on. Man, y'all. Y'all really need to touch grass. I'm not trying to be fat. I'm not trying to be smaller. I'm literally just trying to live and be healthy. This is what my body looks like even when I'm eating super clean and working out. Y'all speak on that you know nothing about, and I'm starting to get heated. I will never shut up about how difficult y'all make it for fat people to simply exist. Minding your business is free. If the internet was limited and one comment took 24 hours to post, I wonder what social media would be like. Okay, so that was basically Lizzo and her venting about her frustrations about how, social media people really attack her based off of her weight and how she looks. And I do think that it's very unfortunate that that's all that she ever gets. It could, one could say that she's an entertainer and this is what they go through, this is what entertainers go through or whatever. She's an entertainer, so she can deal with it or she can get over it. You know what I mean? It's easy to say something like that, but when you're in those shoes and you got people saying all types of stuff about you, it's not that easy sometimes. Like sometimes you can take stuff and then you could just take it like that or turn the other cheek on certain things. But then there are certain things that just don't sit well with you. And then there are certain things that you just can't fuck with like that. And I understand I'm not no celebrity. I'm not no entertainer, but you can say that I'm net famous, as you would call it. And I too sometimes can be a little bit bothered. And I can admit that. I'm real about my shit. I can be a little bit bothered about certain things that people may say, like the whole, you disrespect black women, you hate black women, all that. That does bother me. Like I hate that term being rested upon me because of something that I may have said or a criticism that I've given. When I criticize these men all the damn time, look at Bad Boys Texas, the way I go in on these men. They don't get, I mean, the women don't get half of what they get on that show, or even Chasing Dallas or anything like that. Like it's difficult, especially even when you try to switch it up and you don't say things anymore that you used to saying. You trying to clean yourself up and people still won't let you live it down. It can be a little bit disheartening sometimes, and sometimes we do have those weak moments where we allow things to bother us. And that's why I'm not even gonna sit up here and talk to Lizzo and be like, girl, you a celebrity, you can get over it. One can't say that this is what it comes with. And that is what it comes with. When you put yourself out there in the public eye and all this other stuff, you open yourself to criticism. Everybody's gonna have something to say. And that's just something that I've been learning as time goes on, because I'm a person that do commentary and I criticize people and I give my opinions on people and stuff like that. And some people may not be happy with me with some of the stuff that I may have said. So why do I feel like I'm God and I can't be criticized for an opinion that I have? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a give and take thing. Like, you understand why you get it, but at the same time, when something is definitely not true about you and people watching you for 20 minutes and they think that they fucking know you, you know, it's difficult. Because everybody knows that I'm not no damn woman hater. Okay, everybody and their mama knows that. Ask the women that know me in real life. Okay, so you know, so I get where Lizzo is coming from, and especially being a woman, she gets the most criticism. But there's big men out there, they don't get drugged like no damn Lizzo do. Like, you know, it wasn't really no social media when Ruben Studdard came out and did his stuff. But you know, I don't really think that they would have drugged him though. And then, you know, even then, you know, when Aries Spears came out and he was disrespecting Lizzo, and I said what I said about him, then people were trying to call me fat phobic. But the shit that he just said about Lizzo was definitely fat phobic. And I was treating him the same way that he was treating fucking Lizzo. How the fuck you gonna come for her being fat when you fat? At least she's pretty. You're not. So how you gonna sit up here and talk about somebody else? You feel what I'm saying? So no. I wasn't finna get with that shit. I wasn't for it. And I don't like that. And I honestly, I don't like how people constantly drag Lizzo for just being who she is. She's comfortable with herself. And a lot of times when you try to do positivity on your body and things of that nature, people find the negative about it. They'll say you're pandering. They'll say this, they'll say that. And it's like, why can't a person be absolutely okay or typically fine with the way that they look? Like, I had a conversation about this with a family member, and I didn't like it because I felt like it was a very shallow conversation. But we were having a conversation, and it was this girl that was on Facebook, and you know how them family group chats can be, child, it can be messy as hell sometimes. And they showed the picture of the girl, and they was talking about, she said, I love my weight, I love being a plus size woman. And one of the people was like, she a fucking lie. Don't nobody want to be plus size. And I said, that's not necessarily true. There are some people that are fine with the way that they look. Like, there are some people that are definitely okay with how they look, how they are made, how they present themselves. There are some people that are pretty much positive with the way that their body looks. Who are we to sit up and judge them for being okay with the way that they look? You feel me? And so they was like, oh, here you go, here you go, here you go. It's not about here I go. I try to see things from a different perspective. Not everybody want to be skinny either. Not everybody want to be skinny as hell either. Like, you know, there was a time where I was skinny, and I'm still skinny, but I got a little weight on me now. But I'm thankful for the little weight that I got, the little 30-year-old weight that I got on me. I actually think I look better with a little bit of weight on me. And plus, with the new teeth I got, baby, I looks good now. Okay, I can honestly say that about myself. You know, nobody can call me ugly unless you a hater, but it is what it is. So not everybody, just like some people like me are okay with being who I am, being 150 some pounds. Some people are okay with being plus size. And who are we to take that from them? Who are we to say she ain't happy? She just doing that for attention. But and that's another thing that I always say, because it's another thing about this too that I don't like, because y'all love criticizing Lizzo about her weight. But then if she go out and get lipo or get a BBL, then y'all, the same up that was sitting up here calling her fat and criticizing her for that, she goes and changes the way that she looks. Then y'all gonna say, oh, she a sellout. She a sellout. She a sellout. I thought she was all about body positivity, but she a sellout. She went and got lipo. But you the same mother that was sitting up here, you know, disrespecting this lady because she was fine with the way that she looked. Don't realize that y'all are sometimes a part of the fucking problem. I say this all the time. It's even with K Michelle. A lot of y'all used to say she looked like a horse, she looked like a donkey, that she was not attractive. I remember when Drea said that shit about her, and K Michelle confronted her about it on, you know, at the BET Awards or something like that. But then she goes and get a little bit of Botox, get a new nose, get all this stuff done to herself, and now y'all saying she's self-hating. She hates herself, or she was beautiful the way that she was before. I've literally seen people call that lady ugly. And as soon as she got some, upgrades done to her, now they want to say she was beautiful before. She hates herself. Girl, shut the fuck up. The main one saying that lady was ugly. And now that she done something to herself, now y'all want to say that she hate herself. Do you not know that some of the that y'all be saying on social media can get in a person's head and make them want to change shit about themselves? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Part of the reason why I got my teeth fixed, because I hated my teeth. I hated them, but it didn't help that every time I did a video, that's the first thing that people point out when they get mad with me, and that shit used to hurt. So yeah, I got me some great medical insurance from my job, most definitely, and I done went through the process of getting my teeth fixed for the last 3 years. I must say that I did a great investment. That's why I would never try to leave my job for no YouTube shit, because of the benefits it's benefiting. Okay. But it's even then, like, some people told me that I could have kept my chip tooth. It was my trademark. No, it wasn't. It didn't look, it took away from me, in my opinion. I didn't like it. I didn't like it when I looked at myself in the mirror. I hated to open my mouth and do my videos. I hated it. So when you change stuff about yourself that will make you happy, then they want to call you self-hating and stuff like that. You got to make up your fucking mind. If Lizzo went and got lipo, y'all would call her a sellout in a second. So y'all need to leave that girl alone. Y'all don't give a fuck about that girl. Moving on. We're going to move on to Miss Dani Leigh. Okay. Dani Leigh, whatever the hell her name is. She's arrested for a DUI and hit and run, and the victim reportedly suffered some spinal fractures. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into this story as well, and this also comes from Neighborhood Talk, as you know already. And this is what the story says. It says that it looks like Dani Leigh is in some legal trouble after she was arrested for reportedly driving under the influence. According to TMZ, Dani Leigh was arrested early Thursday morning in Miami Beach when police claimed that she was involved in a DUI hit and run, which ended in a serious back injury to the alleged victim, who was riding a mope. According to the police report obtained by TMZ, Dani was seen by several witnesses driving at a high rate of speed and swerving in and out of lanes near Miami Beach. Eventually, cops say that she struck somebody who was on a motorized scooter and dragged the mope for about a block. Somebody flagged down a nearby officer who initiated a stop. In the paperwork, the cop describes Dani as smelling of alcohol. He conducted field sobriety tests, which he says that she failed, and she later took a breathalyzer. The officer claims that she blew 0.145 and the 0.148, nearly twice the legal limit. Dani was cuffed and taken to jail, and she was booked on 3 felony charges: driving under the influence, leaving the scene of a crash with serious bodily injury, and DUI damage to property. The victim reportedly suffered a kidney laceration. I hope I said it right, and a spinal fracture. Damn. In the words of Martin Lawrence. No, in the words of what's her name? Florida Evans. In the words of her. Damn. Girl, what are you going through something? Like, what is wrong with you to be that damn drunk, girl? What is wrong with you, girl? For real though, what is wrong with you? And girl, driving, like, you had to be hella drunk for you to be driving and causing all that damn harm to folks. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? Did you have a rough night or something? What is wrong with you? It's crazy. It is crazy, honey. Like, I really don't have much to say on that, because it's just like, girl, what? Like, what is wrong with you, girl? Like, something is seriously wrong with you for you to be doing it. Like, I don't even understand that. So it's just like, girl, really? It's crazy to me, but I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, girl, you need to be under the jail for that bullshit. Cause, girl, really? You driving under the influence like that? It's crazy, child. It is definitely crazy, and I really don't know what else to say about the situation, because it's really ridiculous, honey. Definitely ridiculous. Like, girl, really? This is why if I go out for drinks with my friends, I never drive. Listen, if you want me to go out to drinks with you, you're gonna have to pick me up. Or I drive my car to your house and then I get in the car with you because I know I know how I get down when I go to the bar. I am not driving. Nope. No. That was a hot ass mess. We're gonna move on to the next story. So this is DJ Envy and damn Gunplay child. Now, apparently, it's something going on with them, and of course, Gunplay posted a recorded conversation where he checked DJ Envy for allegedly poking fun at the fact that he needed to go fund me to help with his daughter's medical bills and stuff like that. So before I post this, Gunplay posted it and said, I knew DJ Envy would renege on his word to apologize publicly, and I knew that I would have to do it for him. I waited and had all the opportunities and didn't do it. So I did it for him. Okay. So what we're about to do now is let me remove this out of the way. Let me do what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. And we're about to go ahead and listen in on this call. And then we're gonna play DJ Envy's response because he definitely had a response. So we're about to get into that as well. So let's get into this. Let me mute my mic.
Why has nothing to do with cars? You know I'll slap the shit out you, boy.
I wasn't talking about your baby.
Nah, you was Envy. I'll slap the Envy for real. Envy for real. You know I'll slap the shit out of you, right? For that, you know that, right?
We ain't doing all that.
No. I want to be clear. I want to be clear here. You know I would slap the shit out of you about that, right?
And then we can fight, but that's not the reason I'm saying that. See,
nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be a fight. Nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. Envy, it ain't gonna be a fight, dog.
If I wanted to don't play.
Yo,
Envy on the phone.
Yo, Envy.
Play whatever.
What's up, man?
How's everything with you?
I'm blessed beyond belief, man. Everything is good, man. Why you talking crazy, man?
Talk crazy about who?
About me, my brother. What I had to do with anything, man, and my wife posting a GoFundMe, man. What that my baby was sick, man. She had a heart defect, my brother. Why has nothing to do with cars? You know I'll slap the shit out you, boy.
I wasn't talking about your baby.
Nah, you was Envy. I'll slap the Envy for real. Envy for real. You know I'll slap the shit out of you, right? For that, you know that, right?
We ain't doing all that.
No. I want to be clear. I want to be clear here. You know I would slap the shit out of you about that, right?
And then we can fight, but that's not the reason I'm saying that. See,
nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be a fight. Nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. Envy, it ain't gonna be a fight, dog.
If I wanted to just don't play.
Yo.
Okay, I know it played more than once. Okay, so now we're going to get into DJ Envy and his response.
The statute 93403. Secretly audio recording of another individual is a third-degree felony offense, punishable up to 5 years in prison and a fine. What it was, I just said he put up a GoFundMe, and I was talking about Ross helping his friends. That's where it came from. So it never went to him.
Exactly.
But you know, another thing that people got to understand too, right? And this is a side note. It is against the law to record somebody's phone conversation and not tell them. That is against the law.
I can't stand it. I don't know why people do
Now,
that.
and I want people to understand, right? Florida is where this happened, right? Under Florida statute 93403. Secretly audio recording of another individual is a third-degree felony offense, punishable up to 5 years in prison and a fine. What it was, I just said he put up a GoFundMe, and I was talking about Ross helping his friends. That's where it came from. So it never went to him.
Exactly.
But you know, another thing that people got to understand too, right? And this is a side note. It is against the law to record somebody's phone conversation and not tell them. That is against the law.
I can't stand it. I don't know why people do
Now,
that.
and I want people to understand, right? Florida is where this happened, right? Under Florida statute 93403. Secretly audio recording of another individual is a third-degree felony offense, punishable up to 5 years in prison and a fine. What it was, I just said he put up a GoFundMe, and I was talking about Ross helping his friends. That's where it came from. So it never went to him.
Okay, so he said something about gunplay. put up a GoFundMe, and he also said something about Rick Ross helping out his friends or whatnot. And Gunplay felt some type of way about it. He called Envy, decided that he was gonna check him about it and all that other good stuff. And that was pretty much the gist of it. And then, he recorded the conversation between him and Envy because he felt, because he knew that Envy was not going to, he knew that Envy wasn't going to apologize to him or whatever he said. And that was pretty much the gist of the situation. It is against the law in some states to record a person without them knowing that they're being recorded. It is against the law in some states. Indeed, does have a point. But child, listen, I don't know. That's all I got on that. I really don't know. But Envy, yeah. These dudes stay punking these radio personalities people out. Charlemagne running from people, DJ Envy, child, it's just crazy. Like, I think they take these radio personality people as jokes a lot of the times. I think that be the issue. But to each his own. We're gonna move on to the very last story, and that is Miss Tasha K and Miss Jess Hilarious. Okay. What's going on, you guys? This is just for the mess, and my news is real. Okay. Apparently, Tasha K went off on Just Hilarious, okay? And we got to hear what she got to say. So this also comes from the neighborhood talk, honey. So let's listen in on what Tasha K had to say about Miss Just Hilarious, honey.
This bitch. I don't even think I ever reported on this bitch, have I? When she was a country wife and she was a side bitch. And she made it seem like he bought her a house because she was with Country Wayne, but he was married and he put that bitch in an Airbnb. Talking about it was a rental property. Made it seem like he didn't buy that bitch no house. He wrote that off on his taxes, okay? That's what he did. He was making too much motherfucking money and wrote it off on his taxes. And you posted like he bought you a house. But when he was done with that man-made hole you got, bitch, because it's not a pussy. It's not, okay? You had to return the house to sender. Move the fuck out. Put the boxes in your car. Matter of fact, you didn't even put boxes, bitch. You laid your clothes on the back seat to move. Taking your ass back down to fucking Baltimore. Now, I've been minding my business. Why was telling me on Friday, Tasha, you got anything to say about what Just Hilarious is doing, throwing shade? I was like, nah, because if I snatch her, she ain't got no more edges left for me to snatch. Look at them. Look at them, mother. I like the side profile. She has to wear a wig whether she wants to or not. But this bitch.
Oh my God. 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 First of all, why she have to drag her like that? Like, did she have to do her like that? Why you have to drag? Why she had to drag Just Hilarious like that? Why? Why you have to drag Just for the mess like that? I want to know what Just for the mess gonna say to that, because I'm definitely gonna talk about it. I want to know what did Just for the mess say about Tasha K to make her go off like that, because she went the off on Just for the mess, honey. And I want to know what was said to make her go off like that, child. Because when I started on the neighborhood talk, I said, I know I got to talk about this. That shit was fucking funny. I don't care what nobody say. It was funny. And I want to know what Jess gonna say about that. That's really all I got on that. Because that shit was funny as hell. It was fucking hilarious. She did drag a couple points. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all, I know that this is a premiere, so I'm pretty sure y'all in the comments right now laughing right along with me, child. But with that being said, y'all, this be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, okay? And also click on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops, honey. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. I'm barely on TikTok. I'm always on Instagram. And I'm on Twitter here and there, but I'm trying to get my Insta followers up. So if y'all on Instagram, y'all ain't followed me yet, y'all go on follow me, girl. Go on and follow me over there. So y'all, I'm out of here for today. I'll be back tomorrow with more videos, and that's about it. So with that being said, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later, and that's it. Bye.